Alright, we're going to the auto sculpt mode. Press down for 2 seconds, and then we're clicked into that mode, and we're using single probes. The client has had a little gel applied. I'm going to do a little more. And remember that the red probe is on the bottom. We're going to glide and hold. Coming up, glide and hold. Coming around the brow area, gliding and hold. And you'll notice that we're using both probes on the same side. It is going to give greater strength of the current. The machine is changing programs when you hear that noise. Working right under the eye area. Go the third time. Glide and hold. When you hold, you count 4 to 6. Go over problem areas a little more. Everybody wants a little lift on the cheek. We're going to do the other side. The intensity that I used on this client is 30. And she's been my client for some time, and I pretty much know the intensity that's good. You want to keep the intensity at a place where it's just a slight tingle. Some clients prefer not to feel anything, and you can lower the intensity if that's the case. Most of my clients enjoy feeling the current. Alright, I'm going to switch to the gloves so you can see how I would approach this client with gloves on for her treatment. Alright, you're going to unplug your single probes and plug in your gloves. I'm going to start back with the scalp just so you can actually see. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit because I'm using the gloves. I like it a little bit stronger. I have water on the gloves. Again, we're gliding and holding. It's actually very easy to hold with the gloves. It's easy to work the eye area. As well as the nose. And within about 3 treatments, you really do notice the pores look minimized. Don't forget the nose because you can really tone all over. You want to keep your gloves from touching. You can apply a little pressure with the gloves. It's very easy to do. can already see that lift that's going on with the skin. It's responding nicely. Work the mouth area. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, and I'm going to work her lips. I'm going to plump her lips. Add some water. And if you'll just open your mouth, perfect. Put the red on the bottom, the black on the top. And if you'll see, it draws the lip and plumps it. Just like a magnet, it'll draw that lip. What we're wanting to do is create more circulation in the lip for rejuvenation. The lower lip doesn't tend to thin quite as much as the upper does, but we want to make sure that we're keeping the lower lip looking good as well. Alright, we're going to move to build. Auto build. You're going to hold. And then I'm going to turn it to about 70. You'll hear the clicks close together. And that is the energy going into the skin, just like the pulsing and the clicks. It's that fast. The client is going to possibly have a metallic taste in their mouth, and that's just a type of galvanic that's used in this program that the taste buds are recognizing the current. They'll notice a little flashing of light around the cheek area, and that is the optical nerve recognizing the current. And again, the moves with this program are a holding pattern. You glide, hold, and count 4 to 6 counts. If your client's in her 30s, four counts is sufficient. But 50 and up, I would definitely hold 6. This is not an intense program. The client just barely feels a little plumping action from the current. You notice now that the clicks have slowed down. So the pulse is going into the skin just a little bit slower. The beauty of this machine, it's not so much based on the technique of the practitioner, because the machine is calibrated with different signatures to create the lift and tone. As long as you place either the probes or the gloves or the photon probe on the skin. I like to stand to do my treatments most of the time. Sometimes I'll sit, but I seem to get a little bit better leverage when I'm standing with treatments. The clicks are very slow at this point, and I'm still working on one side. Okay, the clicks are fast again, so that's time to go to the other side. And it'll go through a series of fast, then a medium pace click, and then a very slow click. Again, making sure that your gloves are not touching. It's kind of hard to tell from the video, but my gloves are not touching. You want to get as much of the current into the skin as possible, and the gloves are a great way to do that because you're covering a lot of area. Notice the clicks slow down. I'm using a little bit of pressure just in lifting. Clicks are at the slowest point now. Alright, we're going to move. It will run through just a short 90 seconds at this point, but I'm going to go ahead and show the photon probe.